To transmit the Babesia parasite, an infected tick must remain attached to a human for at least, 24 hours. Doctors have just told 50-year-old political fundraiser Pam Baker that she might have cancer.
When I heard the word cancer, my whole body internally just went to jello. My worst fear was that I was going to die.
Determined to find out what is wrong, Pam's doctor, infectious disease specialist William Bonet, orders a battery of new tests that he hopes will find an answer.
I think I counted at least 6 or 8 vials of blood coming out of my body that day.
Me too.
Definitive diagnosis very, very badly. I wanted us to know what we were dealing with so that we could get it cured.
After 2 agonizing weeks of waiting, Pam receives a call from Dr. Bonet.
Dr. Bonet called me that afternoon to tell me we had something to hang our hat on.
What he tells her is something no one has considered.
The blood test showed us that there was only one thing that was really normal, which was that she had antibodies against a parasite called Toxocara.
Oh my God, that's what he thinks I have.
Toxocara is a deadly roundworm that feeds on human tissue.
I couldn't believe that a doctor was telling me that I had a parasite. It was just really hard to think that some microscopic little thing was stealing at my life.
When Toxocara eggs enter the human intestines, they hatch into larvae. The larvae then penetrate the bowel wall and migrate through the bloodstream to the liver, lungs, eyes, or brain. As it battles the parasite, the body's immune system...
Lungs, eyes, brain. Got it?
If the parasite reaches the eye, this inflammatory response can have serious consequences.
I love
The
myself.
human body is a dead end for the Toxocara parasite because it can't mature into an adult worm now. But as a larval worm, it migrates through the tissues, causing severe damage. And if it destroys the retina, that causes permanent blindness.
Because Pam's most recent symptoms included dizziness and blurred vision, the doctors are worried that the parasite has already invaded Pam's eyes.
The parasite can cause blindness by causing a reaction in the eye that destroys the retina.
It just was almost something I just couldn't even bring myself to think about. The idea that Pam at 50 could go blind, it was almost too horrible to contemplate.
I remember looking at my husband and said, "This can't happen. It just can't."
Can doctors save Pam's eyes before it's too late? Dr. Bonet summons Pam to his office immediately.
He decided that we did want to have a ophthalmology specialist take a look at me.
Pam is set for more tests that will determine if the parasite is in her eye. In the meantime, Dr. Bonet is left with an important question. How did Pam contract the Toxocara parasite?
Toxocara is an extremely successful parasite. This is a homegrown enemy that has launched a very successful campaign against people and their pets.
Toxocara begins as a free-living egg in the soil. The eggs are then ingested by a mammal, such as a dog. The eggs hatch into larvae in the dog's gut, penetrate the intestinal wall, and migrate through the body. The adult worms lay eggs in the intestines, which are then released back into the environment in the feces.
Puppies and kittens are at the greatest risk of contracting and passing on Toxocara. They can pick it up very easily from the milk of an infected mother or from the environment.
Yeah, and her records show that she was tested for a parasite in the eye.
The immediate question was our dog. We had a beautiful golden retriever, and I spent a lot of time walking him and cleaning up after him, and he wanted to have our dog checked for the parasite.
I've seen this one.
Encounter with the family dog have brought Pam Baker to the brink of blindness.
There's little small bumps all over my back.